This shit about to be hard, bro.
Oh, yeah, like I gotta pee.
This is business. Business is where you are now. But what got you here is your word and your reputation. With that alone, you still got an open line. Without it, you're done.
I grind hard. I never get no sleep.
What up, planet Earth? This your man, Brandon Heat.
I'm your girl, Lady T.
And this is No Filter.
No filter at all.
Yeah, your 20-minute warning, or your 20-second warning, rather.
We have to do this every show.
What?
Warning. I am not your role model, and I'm not trying to be. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, black, or white. I say what the fuck I want to say. This is my show. If you don't like it, get your own. And cut your fucking phone off. With that being said, enjoy the fucking show. Let's get it, Brandon.
Alright, now we're shooting, and pretty much they're doing the show live from the iconic, famous Hitsville, USA.
A.K.A. Motown Studios.
Motown Records, y'all. Ground zero, pretty much, of America's music. Not just black music, America's music. Alright? So, today's topic, though, not going to be on music, but on a moral tip. But is it really moral? Some people may disagree, but Lady T, there was an incident that you was telling me about earlier.
So, I'm not going to drop names, but I'm just going to bring it up. One of my closest, dearest friends, I love her. She's like a sister to me. We were on Facebook, and she posted something, and I want you guys to give your honest opinion. How do you feel about this? She had a post that there was a whole bunch of money in a wallet found on the ground. And it wasn't a wallet per se, it was just a lot of money in this little, whatever it was. So on the post, she said, if you find this, what would you do? Be honest. And she said, be honest. So everybody made their comments. Again, I'm a leader, not a follower. I don't look at posts before I say something. So I said what was on top of my mind. And I said that if I found it, I would keep it. I said, to be honest with you, I done already bought a pair of shoes just looking at it. Meaning it's already spent. She said, well, isn't that cutting my blessings short? Now, kind of got under my skin because I feel, what do that have to do with my blessings? If anything, aren't you being ignorant that you're being blessed? Because last I checked, if you ask God for finances and he bless you with them, you get them. Okay, if you find money and you ask for something and you find it, what you gonna do? Figure out who it belonged to? I feel if ain't nobody around and I find some money, it is found. Therefore, it is mine. That is a blessing. I am not a thief, nor have I ever been one. So if you drop your money, or I see somebody walking, excuse me, I've done it many a times. I will give it back. But if I'm walking randomly and I'm somewhere, anywhere, and I find a stack of anything, I'm gonna say it on camera. I'm never, excuse me, I'm never, one more time, ever giving it back. Ever. And you can write in with your bullshit. And that's just truth. And that's not being raised in the hood, because I didn't get raised in the hood, but proud of it. That ain't because I'm black, but I love my chocolate skin. That's just how I feel. And I'm still going to be blessed, and I'm still going to be happy, and I'm still going to look out for people. So if your neighbor or anybody happen to lose a couple of $1,000, and I don't know them, and I see the stack of money right there in front of their house, and they done already left, guess what?
9 times out of 10.
It's gone. Not a thief, just how I feel. And I understand that people had things taken from them because I have things taken from me too. Again, I have to say it.
So have I.
Do that make you a thief? Because people had things taken from them and, you know, you're not a thief. That's not, to me, that's not a thief. That's not being petty. That's not being heartless. You're not taking anything from anybody.
Directly.
Exactly. You know, you're not. You're just not. And, and different blessings is designed differently. You know, you can't You can't man-made or get a blessing designed for you and think that whatever blessing you think is a blessing is a blessing for everybody, and they have to agree with what blessing you think it is. Blessings come in different shapes and sizes, just like our colors and our races, baby. And as human beings, we have to specify what we consider a blessing. It's not up to one person to decode what a blessing is. That's the only reason why I got under my skin. It was just a post. We were just sticking with the fact of just currency. It's just currency.
Yeah.
You know, devil's paper.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out how did dignity and grace and blessings get put in it. And I'm like, it's just an answer, you know. Never been a thief, and I can't stand a thief. And things have been taken from me, but I can't go around because somebody finds some stuff and not say, be mad at them. Only thing I can do is congratulate them, be like, damn, I wish that was me. It's just like the lottery. You play the big game, and somebody win. What do you say to somebody who won?
Congratulations.
That's what you say to somebody who found a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
Keyword found. Now somebody who robbed a bank and they on the news, that's somebody who you don't say congratulations to. That's the difference in that. I'm just rectifying it. But I love my baby, but you know, let's do what we're gonna do. You know, and don't nobody have to agree with me. Absolutely nobody in the world has to agree with me. But that's just how I feel. What's your opinion on that?
Well, I think it's more than likely, 9 times out of 10, I guess for the post that was made, that I'm assuming it was a question of morality, like really, you know, the difference between right and wrong, like, or within the confines between right and wrong, and practically just question your morality, like, would you do this because it is the right thing to do?
Now, ask me in that sense, then I would have to give that answer. But when you're just opening up and just asking, that's the answer I'm going to get.
You know, so I'm going to think or assume, you know, that's where, practically, that's where the post was ensuing.
It was, because she's a wonderful dear. Let me make that clear, America. Let me make it clear, because y'all ain't finna twist nothing between me and my chocolate Nubian sister. I love my boo. That's the reason why I'm bringing it up. And guess what? She's gonna be a guest. And if y'all, matter of fact, we're gonna have her as a guest. Minda's gonna discuss this in front of the camera so y'all can see the love, because I don't hate my sister. I love my sister. Let's stress that. Let's get back to this question.
So I think that's practically where that she was going with it, as far as like, as far as like the post, like, even though the wallet contained the money in it, was in a random place, on the ground, in some random place where nobody else paid attention to it, but somehow you ended up paying attention to it. And then you found it, the contents that were that's within it.
Now, it's different if there's an ID and something in it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Did she get that specific?
Nope, and that wasn't. That's why I like it. This is a specific thing. Now, if you said it moral wise, like you said, morally, and if the wallet was open and it showed credit cards and an ID in that photo, because it was a photo.
Okay.
If it would have been like that, and hundreds, like a few hundreds, no. If you see it, we're gonna get a picture of this pic. It's like bulging, like really, really fat.
Yeah.
Real fat, like 2 bricks. That's the size of it.
Yeah, because like 9 times out of 10, if you see something, that the first thing that comes to your mind is cash in that.
No, you see the cash. It was out 2 bricks.
Well, that's where that the primary
and it was
objective.
no ID, no credit cards or nothing there. So you can clearly, it's like, oh, okay. Now if it was a wallet or something, I am a moral person, of course. You know, I would want my stuff back. But you know, it's what it is.
But see, now, if the IDs were in there, but the cash was still there,
would I give it back, knowing that? No, would I? America?
What would you do if you was in that situation? You know,
America. I'm getting ready to tell you the truth.
Leave your comments below.
Brandon, he just put Lady T on the spot. Okay, I am a moral person. I do have dignity, and I do not want. If I lost my money like that, and I had my ID and stuff in it, would I want somebody to give it back to me? I absolutely would. I really would. And I would be devastated if I lost it and they didn't give it back. I would. But of course, I'm going to tell you all the truth. That's me. Ain't nowhere in the fucking world I'm losing that much money, okay? Now, if you lose that much money, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So therefore, the reality
Especially if I don't know you. Especially if I don't know you. Because one thing I've learned, only because, and this again has something to do with morals, I had a friend, and you know, I'm going to leave it anonymous, not because I'm lying, but it's the truth. Stupid ass, and I'm calling him a stupid ass, returned some money. Scenario we're talking about. I can tell y'all the amount was like $50,000. Trying to feel like the good guy, which you're supposed to. And again, I was saying, but that's a blessing, not making it up. That's a blessing, dude. It might be a blessing. Yeah, but you know, I give it back, it made me feel better. I didn't push it, and I agree, well, yeah, you know, you found it, so, you know, you go ahead and return it. But then 2 weeks later, he come to me mad as all outdoors as hell, saying that, can you believe I gave back, listen to this, y'all, $50,000 and the cheap bastard only gave him $20. That is why. Can the church speak? That is why. Lady T, if she don't know you, let me straighten out my glasses. And I find it with the ID in it, and I don't know you, with that many stacks and that much money, America has learned that the richest people in the world is the greediest people in the world. 45 has shoulder stack. And all his playmates. He got all his little rich billionaire playmates playing with the United States of America, and they're all rich, and they ain't giving us nothing. 45 and his friends are shoulder stack. So as an American, screw patriotic shit, screw Democrat Republic shit, screw black and white shit. No one discriminates against fucking money. Can we agree on that? Okay? So let's not make it serious. Let's just agree it's just fucking money. We're not going to throw color on it. We're not going to throw a demographic thing on it. We're not going to throw that you're from here and there. We're just going to just have an opinion. Let's just have an opinion. Okay, and have fun with it. That's it. It's just an opinion. Let's just be real. I'm saying what y'all been wanting to say. Y'all know, y'all trying to do that. I'm a good American and I'm a patriotic person. Come on now. You find $50,000. Come on.
Oh, patriotism out the door.
Even it can have your mama's name on that ID. I'ma say it. You bitches ain't giving it back. Y'all know it. So save that. I go to church, but I'm gonna use these phrases. Save that holier than thou shit for the birds. It's just like when you scratch your ass and dig up your nose. You do it privately, don't you? You don't want everybody to know. No one walks around digging up their nose and scratching their ass and wanting everybody to know about it. They do it in private. You act different in private, people. Come on. Who are you fooling? You're not fooling me. Believe me, I look different in this makeup in private. Believe me. So stop it with the antics. Please with me. Stop it, okay? I'm a realistic person. Don't try to sell it to me. I understand. I get it, people. I get it. It's morals, and I do have morals. I don't steal. I don't take, and I don't take from my family and friends. But I'm going to be honest. If I don't know your motherfucking ass, and I use that word strongly, motherfucking ass, and I find that money, even with your ID in it, I'm going to return your ID. I promise to God, on everything I love, I will return your ID and all of your credit cards. I will lick it up and seal it with a motherfucking kiss. And make sure I mail it in the mailbox myself and watch the mailman take it off and wave goodbye. But as far as some dollars in that bitch, and I don't know you, yeah, I can know where you live. I can know where you live after I see your ID because I'm mailing it back. But I'm sorry, pimping you. I can't do it. Because I'm going to be stuck with that $20. That dry ass 20. That dry ass 20. What the? Wasted his time saying something to me. I walked away. So that's my thing in a nutshell. I'm just tired of everybody trying to throw this little patriotic godly holier than thou thing about,
Right.
you know, come on, keep it real. You know, what you do in the dark ain't nobody gonna know. They know if they found some money, they wouldn't say anything to anybody while they trying to play it. It was a post. Everybody had to say something. So here the world is looking when you post some stuff. I'm gonna be real on Facebook. I'm gonna be real in my sleep, in the bathroom, scratching my ass, looking at the camera, and I'm gonna be real talking about stinking ass, orange ass 45. You know that. It's cold as hell. We got all these visitors coming to Detroit all of a sudden.
Yeah, and yo, this is a real sight because as we mentioned before, I mean, this is a humbling experience to see practically where it all went down, where it went down as far as like mainstream. Because as I said before, this is not only just black music. This is American music. So yeah.
And speaking of where it all went down, in territorial area, we were talking the other day when we were doing the other show, and my battery died. I'll admit that shit. So some stuff I was talking about, it didn't get on that footage, so I want to bring it up now.
All right.
We were talking about Detroit. Okay. Again, I want to stress to the people that's not from Detroit, I'm so tired of everybody who don't live in Detroit saying they from Detroit. Roseville, Fenton, anything that got something to do with just because it's 30 minutes close to Detroit, they consider I'm a Detroiter. Ain't nobody down here on the grind. I say it again, no one is down here on the grind, grinding like us that's been here since the first brick. Now that Detroit coming up on the rise, now we got people from here and there claiming they from Detroit. You're not from Detroit if you're from St. Clair Shores. Save that shit. You're not from Detroit if you from Canton, from Novi, none of that. Save that shit. Stop saying it. You know, now if you live in Detroit on 7 Mile, 8 Mile, downtown, McNichols, Warren, that type of shit, Jefferson, Grass shit, you know, I don't know, hell, I'm not from Detroit myself. I've been here 17 years to know that I know that if you're not from Detroit, stop fucking saying that you're from Detroit if you're not from Detroit. Y'all want to represent it now, but y'all didn't want to represent it when we was grinding. I just thought that I should say that. You know, I'm good now. I just have to get that off my chest. I'm just so tired of the fake shit.
And then speaking of that, I think it was from the other day, you know, when we was speaking on the topic of the food stamp situation and the government pretty much interfering with that shit and how it's going to end up affecting anybody if that shit went through. Now, we don't want to rehash that, but pretty much like a highlight of that because you started speaking on that. You know, with motherfuckers faking, claiming they're from Detroit when they're really not. But let's get to the light rehash or the re-highlight of it, of when you know how is Detroit and the surrounding areas, you know, might be affected, and if this passed through, you know what I'm saying, if this passed through Congress or the Senate to replace food stamps with fucking apron type delivered boxes and stuff.
Got you. Okay, in a nutshell, this is how I feel about it, and I'm getting straight to the point. Y'all not gonna like what was I finna apologize? I'm sorry. Fuck that. It's like this 45. You think that you're gonna sit here in this day and age and think that we, the black people, gonna sit back like our ancestors didn't allow and watch you think that you're gonna put us all the way back to where we fought so hard to get from? You got us fucked up. First of all, don't nobody need shit, but when we have to have it because y'all held us down, we don't need nothing. Let us have the shit we supposed to have like everybody else, and y'all know we'll be alright, but that's what y'all scared of, and y'all don't want to hear that. But guess what? You ain't gonna stop me from saying what the hell I'm gonna say. I'm not a fucking politician, care not to be one, but I'm gonna speak the truth. If you give somebody some boxed lunches, you fucking idiot, and think that it's gonna save money, or we're gonna get them nutritious. Well, how about this? Will you give your fucking dog some damn dog food that he don't want, in a goddamn box because it says it's nutritious and this and that, even if you don't want it, but just because it's nutritious, you're gonna give it to them and don't give them a choice. Well, that's pretty much what you're giving to the people in America that depend on them food stamps. What more could you take from them, you idiot? You're sitting over there at Mar-a-Lago with your wife that don't fucking like you and your kids that can't wait for you to die so they can get your money so you can stop embarrassing their fucking ass, but they have to support your dumb ass because they're your children. But with that being said, you're just an idiot. Just an idiot. There's nothing you absolutely can say to me that I'm gonna like you on. You can bring my mother back from her death, from out the dirt, and I'm still not gonna like your ass. You can tell me I'll never have to pay taxes again. Still not gonna like you. Still not gonna like you. You can take that fucking orange spray tan off and comb your hair to the other side, and I'm still not gonna like your ass.
So, as a small segue, you know, if it does pass, what can we do? Because there's already enough being done, you know, within the church community, you know what I'm saying, and just by basic donations, you know, from average people, you know what I'm saying. But I know we're gonna be almost done, all right. But for your final thoughts on this, what can we do as a people if such a situation ends up happening?
And we need to take this seriously, all joking aside, you know.
No, seriously.
We need to be serious. We need to come up with something, a common ground. We need to get together immediately. Any and everybody. It's just not black people. It's all of us. It's, you know, the 99%. Because it's the 1% that's trying to determine what we put in our bodies, just like they're trying to tell us we have to vaccinate our children, you know, trying to tell us we have to do all this. They're really trying to control us like we're animals. You know, versus what we can put in our children, you know, and then it's what now is what we can eat. What's it gonna be then? How many babies we can have? You know? I don't understand. So y'all can sit back and watch that shit happen if you want. I won't. I'm not. I'm really not.
So, any solutions, you know, for this time and day and age that we're in? I think it's a lot more critical. In fact, I know it's critical for us to really convene together and communicate more and put the bullshit aside and start looking at the bigger picture.
All of us, because at the end of the day, sorry, Brandon, go ahead.
At the end of the day, I don't have any more final thoughts, but I know we need to do something quick, because shit's getting serious.
It's so serious with me. I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at. I never been a racist. I see America so torn apart since Donald Trump got in office, and I'm saying it ain't because of Barack and all that. Keep him out of it. Why do you always bring OBZ in it? You know what I'm saying? Hell, I like Clinton. You know, I like George Bush only because Trump is in office. I won't lie about it. But with him being here, if everybody focus and see things the way I see it, it's a lot of ugly shit going on, and I don't like it, and it's breaking my heart. But at the end of the day, focus on this America. This clown is also bringing us together. It's a weird irony, but he is, because there's a lot of people that was racist that's not, black and white, you know, and there's a lot of people now opening up and starting to understand other cultures because they want to and they need to, and they see it's not what they thought it was. And now people starting to embrace each other more, being more calm. Even though you see the ugly, they ain't gonna show the good, America, and that's what they want us to see, and that's what they want us to do. Right. And he talking about fake news. It's fake now because he say so, but it was real when all the other presidents was there. You know, 45 won't shit his way though. You know, you know. But that's how I feel. And like I said, it's a crazy irony, but that's how I see it, because I'm not gonna lie. I love my white people, but I really love y'all now, and I really understanding y'all, because I feel bad because this crazy maniac that's in the White House got a lot of these black people out here angry with my white friends and neighbors because of the ignorant that Donald Trump is doing, and they placing it on the other, you know, they get mad placing it on
it's not just him.
Caucasians, you know. But the point that I'm trying to get to is that, and then vice versa, it's got what's going on, you know, when Obama was in there, it had the white people mad at the black people for no reason. What do anything have to do with anything? At the end of the day, all this bullshit, that's what they don't want us to do. They don't want us to get together. If you don't want America to suffer, Everybody talk about the middle class and the rich. What about the poor? The root. How do you think anything grow? By the root. America ain't thinking. You want a president? I ain't trying to run for shit. But I bet y'all can run America sitting right here on my porch better than anybody ever could with a simple solution. When it comes down to making anything grow, it comes from the root. You take care of the root, you grow everything else, and it's prosperous and it lasts and it grows, and you can maintenance and you can fertilize it, you can pull it and replant it. It grows, it flourishes, it don't die if you take care of the fucking root. Take care of the poor people in America, and the root will be strong and things will grow and flourish. As simple as that. It's simple as that. It's not easy, it is simple as that. So we'll close the segment with that.
On that note, live from Hitsville, USA, no filter, Lady T, co-host Brandon Heat.
Live from Detroit.
See ya.
And we want to be ya.
Huge shout out to the soldiers that have sacrificed their lives for all of us.
Yes. Oh, yeah. This is the Renaissance Center. For the people that don't live in Detroit, you guys call it the GM building. It's really called the Renaissance though. But the home of the car of Detroit Automotion. Let's go. We're going to figure out a topic that we're going to talk about today. Hell, we can get you up right now. I don't care. The show's called Lady T is Hungry. We're trying to find somewhere for her to eat. And I'm begging and pleading and hoping that the Mac Shack is open. Because I want the macaroni and cheese.
Right.
Oh, y'all want to see something? Here, let me see something. That's Brandon. Hi, Brandon.
Hi.
He won't say much, y'all. That's my partner. My ace boom. My other part of my arm. It's my bestie.
And there's a CVS pharmacy. But where's the bathroom?
Bitch nigga, I'm Lady T. Y'all hoes can't fuck with me. Being real, I have to be. Stack of paper comes naturally. Crossing and balling and stacking the chips. Grinding and smoking and driving my whip. Bitches be talking, I empty the clip. Hand in my cup and I'm taking a sip. Y'all tricks don't know the game. Still talking that same thing. Still fucking them same lanes. Broke as hell, ain't nothing changed. Step to the side when you see Lady T. Bitches be wishing that they could be me. Grinding and hustling and stacking my shit. Grinding forever and never gon' quit. Oh, grind.